Today on Newsbeat, a World War II bomb is detonated near Segan Lane.
And a new technology is making school buses safer. Find out why.
Also, Fall Fest is only 2 days away. We have the scoop on what you can expect this year.
All this and more. Newsbeat starts now.
Audio Jungle.
Good evening and welcome to Newsbeat. I'm Amber Washington.
And I'm Michael Edmondson. Thanks for joining us. This is the 9th day of the government shutdown, and this week families of soldiers were filled with rage after they were told their benefits would be denied. But earlier today, the House finally voted unanimously to keep the benefit of a $100,000 payment that arrives within days of a soldier's death. NBC News says some members of Congress were surprised the law did not cover and authorize the pay and allowances for the military.
Parts of Highland Road is closed after reports of a grenade. Reporter Delencia Ross is live on Highland with the details. Delencia? Well, we're experiencing some technical difficulties, so we'll get back to Delencia. The grenade is illegal to possess, and East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Department is investigating its origins.
This morning, a Greyhound bus and a tractor-trailer collided in central Pennsylvania. The bus was traveling nonstop from New York to Ohio on Interstate 80, carrying 49 passengers. As for now, 5 hospitals have reported receiving a total of more than 40 patients, and at least 4 of them are currently listed in critical condition. USA Today says the most seriously injured passengers were flown to Miami Valley Hospital and the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. In the past 2 years, Greyhound buses have been involved in 102 crashes, 3 involving fatalities.
Down and out New Orleans' neighborhood are rebounding years after Hurricane Katrina. Tiger TV reporter Ben Pack tells us how buying a house can benefit you later on. If you're looking for a home in New Orleans and want more information, you can go to prcno.org.
Cameras are now everywhere. Newsbeat reporter Morgan Beard discusses the measures some East Baton Rouge schools are taking to make them even safer.
Outside of school and away from home, most children spend their time on the bus. This is why the company Force Multiplier Solutions has implemented the bus guard camera systems on select East Baton Rouge parish school buses. Interior and exterior cameras are installed to monitor the children and their surroundings.
This is your first camera right here. It looks upon the front half of the bus of the children here. This camera right here looks down at the driver, what the driver's doing.
Software engineer Matthew Farmer also said a third camera, which views the back half of a bus, is helpful in terms of security issues involving all those aboard. While the interior cameras are designed to help students and drivers alike, most bus drivers would agree that the biggest benefit of the bus guard system are the cameras on the exterior of the bus. Without this technology, would-be criminals that run stop guards, for example, would be able to drive away without any potential consequence.
People do run the stop arms a lot. That's part of the reason why we are doing this. It's an awareness, keep people accountable for their actions. With the system there, people are less likely to run past the bus and also less likely to hit a child.
The clip you are about to see shows what happens when drivers ignore the stop guards. Bus driver David Alford hopes to never see this happen again and warns potential lawbreakers.
You cannot get away from this. You cannot get away from running a red light. You can get away from running a stop sign, but you can't get away from the school bus and a red light. Camera got you from the front to the back and on both sides of your vehicle. You cannot get away now.
Director for Transportation of East Baton Rouge Schools, Gary Reese, says most reviews are positive, but not everyone is a fan.
Certainly people who run the stop arms and get a citation are not happy with it, but we are, as a department, a transportation department, are happy with it because it gives us more information to use to address issues that we have.
Reporting for Tiger TV's Newsbeat, I'm Morgan Beard.
Reese also said the East Baton Rouge Parish School Board has decided to implement the bus guard system on the rest of its 500-plus buses in the coming months.
Well, it seemed pretty hot today, would you say?
I definitely would say so. Stay with us. It's coming up next. Weather forecaster Lauren Graham has the latest on the weather. Stay tuned.
Hey Tigers, welcome back to Newsbeat. I'm Taylor Tyser bringing you the latest in entertainment news. So I'm sure most of y'all have heard about Channing Tatum visiting campus a few weeks ago. Well, he wasn't just visiting, and he is not alone. Channing is here with Jonah Hill filming the sequel to the comedy 21 Jump Street called 22 Jump Street. The comedic duo have been spotted all over New Orleans together because they had been filming at 3 different campuses, including Tulane. And just yesterday, they filmed a few scenes at Loyola. Rumors have been circulating about the possibility of shooting in Baton Rouge. Fingers crossed on that one, because I sure wouldn't mind running into Magic Mike at all. And if you have some time on your hands, I also heard that they might still be looking for some college-age extras, so you should definitely check that out. Well, it has finally happened. Kris and Bruce Jenner have separated. Well, if anyone pays attention on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, they'd understand that the two have probably not slept in the same bed for a very long time. In April, Jenner's marked the 22 years of marriage, but over the past few weeks, Kris has been repeatedly photographed without her wedding ring. They told E! News, though, that they still love each other and will always put their family first. But I think we can all agree that their family show will be safe for a very long time. Over the past few days, all I've been hearing about is how Sandra Bullock and George Clooney's new movie Gravity is fantastic. So I checked the reviews, and it turns out the film got a whopping 98% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is nearly impossible to receive. The movie is one of the first to be set almost completely in space, and apparently the cinematography and music make the outer space experience epic. However, I've been told that you have the option of seeing the film in a normal theater, but to go see it in IMAX. So I guess I'll spend the arm and a leg to see it in IMAX, and I'll get back to y'all next time. Well, that's all I have for today, so tune in next week for the latest in entertainment news.
Thanks, Taylor. That's all the time we have for Newsbeat today. You can catch our full shows online at tigertv.tv or on our YouTube channel. And be sure to check up on our Facebook and Twitter for the latest.
From all of us at Newsbeat, thanks for joining us and have a great evening.